Okay, after 20 minutes of fiddling with my laptop because someone's sister decided to open a dating sim on this dying thing, and that took up a lot of RAM. We're back.
Yeah, it took honestly quite a lot. Like, it's 2 o'clock. I got here like half an hour ago.
Yeah, that was fun. Now we have fans in this place instead of an AC.
We saw the AC. He just thinks that the AC sucks.
It does.
So there's been a lot of things that's gone over since the last time we were here, because it's been 2 weeks.
Yeah. Namely, Jonathan came over.
Did he?
Yes.
Huh.
And during that...
Like everything was doomed for a second.
Anyways, moving on.
Some other stuff that's happened. Earlier today, P. Diddy was found guilty of spending $1 million to hire Keefy D to assassinate Tupac Shakur.
Who?
Tupac.
Who's P. Diddy?
The man who's like become the most recent common joke about how he's clearly sex trafficking people. You know, the one before Drake.
Who?
Man, I know you're white. You're not this white. I know that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. You ever heard of the 90s rap scene?
No.
Basically, rap exists.
I know rap exists.
During the 90s, there was a bunch of beefs because hardcore gangster rap became a thing. Before that, it was a lot more lighthearted, but specifically in the West Coast, hardcore gangster rap became a major thing. But more importantly, that led to a bunch of infighting between the rap scene. More specifically, it became a major thing between the East Coast and the West Coast. Because the East Coast, which essentially New York, hated the fact that the West Coast had gotten so popular because New York was the home of hip-hop. It's like the birthplace of it. We literally celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. So, that eventually led to the two biggest rappers from the West and the East to have a beef. Tupac Shakur for the West Coast and Biggie Smalls for the East Coast. The thing is, Tupac came from New York. He moved over to Oakland and essentially adopted it as his home. But a bunch of shit happened in New York while he was there that led him feeling betrayed, hurt, and very much angry at the East Coast. Specifically, he got shot, and then shortly thereafter, while he was still in the hospital, he got accused of rape. He was eventually found not guilty of it, if I remember correctly. But ultimately, he felt like the person responsible for it was his friend, who he was there to record with, Biggie Smalls. Again, the other person I brought up. Now, the thing is, this could have all been solved had they actually talked to each other, but their two managers didn't want to talk. Their managers being, for in the case of Tupac, Suge Knight, one of the most dangerous men in hip-hop ever, because he quite literally was an actual gangster that would kill you if you got in his way. And P. Diddy, Biggie's manager, who, while not as friending at first, came out to be just as much of a monster as Suge Knight, if not even worse.
Are we going to play the game?
I'm going over a large thing, and this is very culturally important to a lot of people, and the fact that you don't know about it is actually shocking.
So are we going to play the game?
Well, fuck you don't play it, so I don't know why you're acting like it's this shocking that I'd be focused on talking about this.
Well,
I also have to figure out which ones I should go for next. But anyways, continuing on. The thing about that entire situation is that it eventually led to the death of Tupac and Biggie. Essentially, both of them got shot over the course of a few years, one after the other. And most people were convinced that Biggie Smalls almost certainly got killed because Suge Knight, because that man is a literal monster. There has been so many stories of the shit that he's pulled. He's currently in jail for murder. Like, and he's like run over people and shit. The guy's insane. Diddy, on the other hand, for the longest time, basically kind of got scot-free. But recently, what had happened was a bunch of shit came out about him and his relationship, specifically how he treated his domestic partners. And that led to a bunch of accusations towards what he did during his parties and stuff like that, which involved a lot of really weird sex shit and generally a bunch of sex trafficking. But along with that, a growing sentiment had been like coming out because they had recently found the shot caller, as in like the person directly responsible for sending assassins towards Tupac, and that man had started claiming that like Biggie was very much responsible. Diddy was very much responsible for it, and today in court, this has been confirmed. The reason it's important is because for 25 years, this shit's been an actual mystery. Like, no one had known who'd done it for the longest time. In fact, if you go to a lot of, like, videos talking about, like, high-profile murder mysteries, usually you can eventually find them talking about the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. Like, that's not even something I'm making up. A lot of videos in the past, like, whenever they talk about, like, oh, these murders are still unsolved, no one knows who did it, Biggie and Tupac almost always come up. Because they were legitimately high-profile, like, artists. So the fact that he's actually been found guilty of it is actually noteworthy. Because it means that a 25-year-old long mystery is now officially solved. It's no longer a cold case or even a dead case. It's been proven. This is like what would happen if the Black Dahlia was found out 25 years later. I'm guessing you know slightly more about that, because I highly doubt you haven't played L.A. Noire.
I haven't.
Really?
No, I haven't.
Basically, a really high-profile murder case from L.A. where a woman was brutally killed and essentially chopped up, and no one knows who did it. Her body was just kind of dropped off on a street in the middle of the day. Yeah. Someone who grew up watching a lot of murder mystery videos and stuff like that. This stuff is very important to me, and along with that, I'm a fairly big hip-hop fan. Anyways, in much darker news, my grandma died.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, that happened during Sunday on the first week on that last week that we didn't do. I brought up the doing that thing, the whole like that thing. Turns out I didn't do it that week because fucking my dad, like when I was assembling, my dad comes up to me and saying, "Hey, don't do that. I'll make you a better bed frame, and also I kind of want to do it when your brother's gone because I also want to like redo the floor in your room." So unironically, I ended up spending most of that day doing nothing. But I would have talked about this that day had that also happened. But also, along with my grandma dying, my aunt and uncle were in a motorcycle accident that same week. And my sister fractured her wrist. My youngest one. Basically, last week was nothing but bad luck for me. Like in my family, and just generally. So that was shit. Wait, is there another one?
Another what?
Treasure chest. There's another treasure chest I need to find. Most of the stuff I had to talk about out of the way. Oh, there you are. Air recovery level plus.
Anyway. Turns out that creepy Nintendo teaser was not a new IP, it was some new Famicom technical game. I gotta love that there's still using Famicom in that name.
Considering how those games only ever originally came out on the Famicom, but I mean they never came to the West before those remakes. Let's be honest here, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. So yeah.
That was a thing.
That was indeed a thing.
But to be fair, for the few days that we thought it was a new IP, that shit was funny.
So can we still get that giant smash?
Heavy over smash. A special suicide technique for a final smash.
Perfect. He kills the opponent and also kills himself.
Ain't that just like Bowser's entire thing for a while?
That's his side B. Oh yeah. Suicide is badass. Late last night, I fully finished Amori's Secret of Mori route.
Congrats.
I did everything possible. I got all the achievements related to that. I don't know how to feel.
Fucking Neverland has like, I think 3 missions or something like that, and all of them are annoying as fuck, by the way. This is why I was like dreading last time we were here and I saw Neverland show up, because the second mission, if I remember correctly, because I'm thinking of the Hollow missions right now, is kind of infamous.
Yeah.
For how fucking huge its health bar is.
So, and yes, I did beat Perfect Heart on the second try. Because I'm good. And then I did the boss rush on the first try.
No treasure chest, huh?
Because I'm that good. And then I woke up and stabbed myself. No, I didn't. I moved away.
Fair enough.
Because if you stab yourself, you don't get the achievement. Or reaching the other ending. Now I just gotta do the go outside and touch grass route again. And make sure I get all the achievements for that. And after that, I don't know what I'll do. Probably check out a few mods.
What I know is
I do like the implication that Basil kills himself in the route where Sonny never goes outside. Because he deserves death. No offense to Basil fans, but like...
I don't care for Basil, is basically your mentality.
Well, I care for him enough to make his crucifixion hit my Xbox 360 wallpaper.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Anyway.
By the way, if you notice, Captain Hook here is one of the few villains from the original game that are still around, right?
Yeah.
And that's because no one really remembers it, but he never dies at the end of his level.
Yeah.
He just kind of gets dropped off of his ship near where the gator is, and that shit happens to him all the time in the movie. So yeah, he ultimately just kind of got back onto his ship.
Yeah. Recently, I got my sister amiibo for Pearl Marina from Splatoon.
And apparently, he brought up the fact that I had the same reaction as her when.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh my god, the lesbians!"
You know, I was like, oh, the lesbians.
Yeah, and they all feel like, man, speaking of Splatoon, well, we still gotta start side order, but 2 new Splatfests have been announced. One for August and one for September. The first one in August is one nobody cares about, and I'm holding off on announcing the result of the last one because it might be announced good enough. The first one for August is which could you eat every day? Bread, rice, or pasta?
Bread.
I'm also on bread.
I'm sorry to rice and pasta, but one, I get sick and tired of pasta all the time because my mom makes it all the time. 2, I don't care for rice. And 3, with bread, I can have more than just sandwich bread or like garlic bread. I can have like cake and shit like that. Because bread is such a fucking nebulous thing. You can have pound cake, which is bread. You can have, like I mentioned, garlic bread. You can have sandwich bread, toast.
Yeah.
There's so much things you can do with bread. It's truly the chameleon of the food industry. That's a joke, of course. Technically, the actual chameleon is soy.
Yeah. And the other one, the one that caught everyone's attention, the final Splatfest for Splatoon 3. Which is the most important to you? The past, the present, or the future?
I was pretty upfront about the fact that I chose future.
Yeah. I called this theme because it was the most generic idea possible.
I was of the opinion that, like, the second that it hadn't come up and we were coming this close to the end, it was only going to be this one.
Yeah. Well, people were saying it's either that or the 3 idol groups against each other. Which I feel like off the hook would easily win because, you know.
Yeah. Marina. Yeah. And the power of lesbianism.
Yeah. So this time...
But I mean, Yuri shipping is actually ridiculous. Like, it's legitimately powerful.
So for this final fest, it will last a full 3 days instead of 2, so you know it's a big deal. And it will take place in a new hub area, where all the idols are going to perform together. Callie, Marie, Pearl, Marina, Shiver, Fry, and most importantly, Big Man.
Oh yeah, Kevin leaves for Japan on Saturday.
Huh. For how long?
Like, a few weeks.
Interesting.
Funnily enough, ironically enough, it coincided with us getting an increase to our credit limit.
Huh. What else? Say, I'm also on Team Future. My sister told me she might do Team Past, and I called her a bitch. But, you know, this is the last Splatfest. And as is tradition for Splatoon games, it's always decided how the next game's gonna go. So, imagine Team Pass wins, and they just go back to updating Splatoon 2.
The biggest troll.
Yeah. They would. But I think this will affect, like... I don't think it will affect, like, the setting of Splatoon 4. I think it will affect, like, how the aesthetics of how the town, the map, the clothing will look.
I didn't affect the plot by making it so that, like, enemies from the future are coming in to try and take you down.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Octarians are coming from the future! It's always Octavio, damn it! Racism. So yeah. This is it. The last Splatfest for Splatoon 3. And people are like, man, this soon? Splatoon 3 just came out. It's been 2 years.
To be fair, it feels like longer because of how often it appeared at the directs.
Time is an illusion.
Speaking of time is an illusion, the Book of Bill's coming out soon.
The what?
So, you know Gravity Falls.
Oh yeah, I know about this.
Yeah, and by that I mean it came out yesterday. Said soon, but in reality I meant it's already out. For me though, it's coming out soon because I quite literally, it arrives for me today. By the way, here's actually the little fuck thing. Tinkerbell gives you the ability to fly here to try and get you to go over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Part of this mission is basically you ignoring it because the actual enemy is here, and she will confront you about it the next time you meet. Like she will call you out on the fact that you quite literally just ditched her.
Yeah.
I don't remember if you can even go to her because the map has a fucking invisible wall here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I finally watched Inside Out 2.
What do you think?
It sucked.
Really?
No, it was good.
I was gonna say
it was good, but for the human plot, I could predict everything before it happened.
To be fair, that means that it's 100% correct to teenagehood. Yeah. Because not gonna lie, I hadn't gone through a lot of that stuff in my teenagehood, but I was still cringing for her so goddamn hard.
Yeah. And I also watched Princess Mononoke for the first time.
And how did you feel about that one?
It's not what I thought it would be.
What do you think it was gonna be?
Not what happened.
What do you think me responding to what's your favorite Ghibli film with Princess Mononoke would have told you about this film?
I don't know. But I liked it. Did I watch anything else? No, I didn't. But yeah, Deadpool comes out this week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it later on in the week. No.
I'll try to watch it this weekend, but I'll see it within the first week.
So, Scott the Waz uploaded.
Twice, yeah.
What did you think of his belated "Hey, all Scott here"?
I liked the gag that it was. I liked the idea that it was just loading an entire episode in between that.
I can't wait for one of those every "Hey, all Scott here" compilations to literally shove in the entire episode because it took that long.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it and you cut out the entire episode, I'm sorry, you're a fucking coward. Am I right?
Yeah. And, you still gotta do the episode that won the... What episode... What topic do the fans want to see ballot? It wasn't the L button.
Surprisingly.
So yeah, there was a ballot, and he was like, "This is a bad idea. Vote for what episode you want to see. Vote for what idea you want to see covered in an episode, and the winner will be made a real episode." This is a bad idea, he said.
Can you fault him for thinking it's a bad idea?
Yeah. The winner was Lego Games.
Ooh, that actually was a bad idea. That's gonna take a long ass time.
He's gonna step on Legos for a bit.
Like, I know my Lego games, and they take forever and a half to do.
Yeah.
And that ain't even getting how the new formula for Lego games as shown by Skywalker Saga is even bigger.
Yeah. Oh.
Fucking hell.
He's gonna have to 100% Lego Dimensions.
To be fair, he's definitely done one of those games before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fucking... I think he even touched on it during that video.
Skylanders.
Yeah.
The
Toys to Life game.
He did, and he said he didn't like it.
I don't blame him.
Because most Toys to Life games, you just leave your figure on the portal and bam, you don't have to touch it. This one, you have to move your guys around the portal to actually solve the puzzles.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
And someone who's played the game, it's very annoying. So yeah.
Pretty sure that's the one that has it. So let's go over here.
It's probably going to include the pre-Traveler's Tales Lego games like Lego Racing, Lego Island, Lego Rock Raiders.
Imagine he covers only the TT games.
That'd be funny. Lego Bionicle.
Like the fucking Game Boy Lego Racing one.
Yeah. Bionicles. And then Lego Star Wars. The thing that changed gaming forever. Lego Star Wars 2 came out on 9/11. Mark that day in the history books.
Oh, by the way, so like even though I haven't gotten it yet, there is some wild revelations in the Book of Bill. Like for instance, we got to see Dipper's search history.
Oh no. Trying to think of what else.
Can't believe Dipper was attracted to the green M&M. Not even a joke.
I believe it. Anyway. Oh yeah. Recently, I committed a sin.
What'd you do?
I decided to start playing Danganronpa 2. Please forgive me.
Your sins cannot be forgiven.
Okay. What must I do to repent?
Finish the game.
Okay. My thoughts on Danganronpa 2 is that Terra sucks.
Your thoughts are 100% correct.
Nagito is not annoying yet. Shockingly. I'm still on chapter 1 and nobody has died yet. I did see one Mekon trip scene. And my only thought towards that is why.
Why not, says the directors.
Fair, I guess, but... I don't know. Hiyoko was annoying, because I think we've established that previously.
I wouldn't want to meet the person who would say otherwise.
Akane is just kind of there.
She's literally just Aoi, but worse.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Say this, her backstory is at least sadder than Asahina's.
Everyone's just kind of there. Terra is stupid though. If I would have made a tier list of Danganronpa characters, I'd put Terra in F tier without thinking twice.
I think most people would agree with you, actually.
Yeah. And just no elaboration.
I'd probably put someone like, honestly, most of the goofy-looking characters go into F tier. Not even gonna lie.
Hifumi.
Yeah.
Ryoma.
Yeah. Ryoma's like the one that doesn't.
That one racist-looking guy.
Definitely.
There's two Monokumas. Monami. have no opinion towards Monami.
I have an opinion. Her voice is shrill and annoying.
The theme song's a banger though.
Although I could be thinking of, I could just be thinking of the Atlas from Nico B. Granted, I remember the actual voice, and it's also still very shrill and annoying.
I forget every other character in the game except Chiaki. Because of course.
Yeah, of course.
Byakuya is fat for a reason.
Unironically, still a better person than Byakuya.
Yeah, just who knew that that playing the same character but nice would make them infinitely better.
It's a shame he dies at the fucking beginning.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have kept him around longer than some of the other characters.
Well, you see, it's to make you think, oh shit, they brought back a guy from the first game and now he's dead. And then they reveal, wait, that was an imposter.
I mean, were you fooled at any point?
When I first saw him, yeah, I was.
You just kind of acted way differently.
I didn't think twice. Oh, Ibuki. It's just there.
Ibuki's a character that I like more than she deserves.
I'd smash.
Yeah.
One day we need to do, like, Danganronpa Smasher passes.
Let's just be upfront. Remember,
No
with the exception of E3, all these characters are at least 18.
Yeah.
At the time of their deaths.
Let's just say it's an S because it establishes that V3 is adults. So therefore, you guys can't sue us.
Not even sue, just generally get on our asses about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Does not help that that stuff like mobile game collabs go out of their way to sexualize them. Like, you can't exactly call us out on it when the media itself is going out of their way to try and do it.
Yeah. I played S like at 12 a.m. last night, and the game crashed on me. Maybe it's telling me something.
You see what I mean? Like, it's like, I should help her, but my bosses wouldn't like it. But I feel bad about not doing it.
I'll do it anyway. It's like she knew I would believe her. That I could fly. Wow, they fly now?
The implication here is that she can somewhat recognize Sora in him. She's one of the few characters who's met Sora.
Yeah, I know.
Who, like, actually interacts with you over the course of this game. Which is also why she's so pissed at you in the next appearance. Like, you promised to help and then you just didn't, you dick.
Wait. Specifically, at like 12 in the fucking morning, don't play games that late, kids. I was playing as Kurakuma, everyone's favorite character. And then I landed on Friendship Square, and the game just went to a black screen, and then I got a notification, Danganronpa.exe has stopped working. So I quit the game and relaunched it. Thankfully it saved my progress. And I just... Okay, I don't care for Kurakuma, so I didn't do shit with him. The gangster one.
Oh, Kurakuma, you exist, but I wish you rather didn't.
The one that swears all the time. AKA Steven.
And now I got Glide. Thank God!
But yeah, in conclusion, Danganronpa 2, the entire cast is just kind of there for now.
For now.
For now. Akane is stupid. Nekomaru is a god. And if you guys don't know the context, watch one of our videos and you'll see why.
Yeah.
Anyway, what else is on the mind? What else? What's happened? Okay.
By the way, Vlad in this game is way stronger than normal. Say that much. Probably means you can actually upgrade it. Oh, Bazaar is available.
Oh yeah, the creator of some old Cartoon Network show called Mighty Magisaurus got arrested for possessing cheese pizza.
God fucking damn it again!
Did you not hear about that?
No.
Oh, well, now you have.
Speaking of...
So Cartoon Network has purged any mention of that show from any...
To be fair, it's not like I ever gave a shit about that show.
Me neither. He literally voiced the main character. But yeah. He got arrested for being a Club Penguin fan, so, I just liked how you immediately understood what I meant.
Yeah. It's so fucking common, it's sad.
Yeah.
Much brighter news. I've watched the entirety of Smiling Friends and finished the newest season of My Adventures with Superman. Both really good shows.
I did look up the idea of, is Adult Swim really getting that popular? And I learned, yes, it is.
It's quite literally the only, like...
But it's not their... There is something that's getting bigger under the same ownership.
The fucking kids one?
No. TBS has higher viewers.
Yeah. But yeah, it's basically like...
And all they do is air Friends reruns.
It's like literally the only aspect of Cartoon Network that's doing good right now.
I mean...
Why do you think they give so much... Why do you think they took away hours from Cartoon Network and put it onto...
Because kids prefer streaming. And I looked at a Cartoon Network schedule compared to like 5 years ago. Teen Titans Go literally only airs for like an hour a day.
Yeah, they did better.
Maximum. Now it's like Gumball airs the most.
Which, to be fair, good show.
Yeah. Regular show airs more than Teen Titans Go, and that show's ended.
No, to be fair to that, they literally announced a spin-off.
Yeah.
So they're prepping their fans, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Fucking leave me alone!
There was something else. Aired more.
I hate these fucking missions.
Yeah. The Looney Tunes show airs more than Teen Titans Go. Criminally underrated show, by the way.
Yeah, no, that one deserves it. Fucking Geiger Shadow!
Also, one thing
Why don't you act like you did in Kingdom Hearts 1 and disappear? Yeah, seriously, in Kingdom Hearts 1, the guy got Shadow is an enemy. It just gets happy when it hits you, so it like disappears after one hit.
One thing I can attribute to Teen Titans Go and Less is, apart from like shorter block space, they have a preschool block now.
Yeah.
Preschool, you know, for the people that Nickelodeon said dislike. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
No, I'm not. But yeah. Also, speaking of CN, kind of, Samurai Jack got added to Multiverses. Uses his classic as his default.
Nice.
And he has season 5 as a skin.
Honestly, it sounds about right. Especially if he's in the actual show. Remember, he went back to his default after.
Yeah. And he also has this as a skin. Oh, this.
Oh, cool.
They also announced Beetlejuice from the hit movie Beetlejuice,
which is getting a sequel.
Yes. I've never seen Beetlejuice.
I'd pay more attention to the musical, if you believe it.
That makes sense.
What way?
I don't know. Ugh. And also, someone data mined, and
you see what I mean by how much fucking Glide in this game is fucking OP. Look at this shit.
Jesus Christ.
It is actually faster than walking, and you wanna know how you tell?
I can see why.
Even just a short hop is this huge.
Like, someone data mined a new update and found this. Found this.
Oh, cool.
People were like, oh my god, Steamboat Willie.
I doubt it, but okay.
I know it's public domain, but there's still the issues of trademark. Anyway.
It just seems more like a reference to it than an actual, like, occasion.
Or maybe it's just a troll.
I'm gonna be honest here. If fucking Disney wouldn't allow Mickey or Donald or Goofy into like fucking
Smash.
Yeah, they're not doing it for Multiverses.
Yeah.
That and how they have more reason to be okay with them in Smash than for Multiverses.
Yeah.
At least Smash isn't done by a direct competitor and is done by someone who they have a long history with.
Yeah.
Which they do, by the way.
I know.
Some people don't know this, but Nintendo's success is actually pretty directly linked to Disney for during its early years.
Yeah, they did cards together.
I hate these things.
Yeah. Samurai Jack's there. He's voiced by Phil Lamar, who I believe is the original actor.
Yeah. If you show up.
There's also going to be a Barbie stage. Yes, of course.
At this point, yeah.
2 Looney Tunes stages. What? One for Bugs Bunny and one for Wile E. Coyote, which I find funny, considering how they're treating this movie.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
One day. Whether either someone buys the rights and releases it officially, or someone just releases it online when nobody expects it.
Come on! Fucking platforming in this game!
There's no camera control. Oh, and it turns the Cowardly Dog stage. It's just the house. I've never seen that show.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
I know, like, from what I've seen, each episode is like, oh, how can we traumatize the dog even further?
Sounds about right.
Harry Potter stage. The Kingdom. There's a profile picture called Extra Thick, which is exactly what you probably think it is.
Yep. It's Aku saying extra thick.
Yeah. And that's like the only thing I've seen from that show. Yes, I've never watched Samurai Jack.
I'm not shocked.
Sorry, kids. Ow. Oh. Now what? To another subject. Yeah, what happened?
There was a bunch of announcements at EVO, I guess.
Yeah, EVO. Apart from that one, which wasn't part of EVO, but what else was there?
They revealed Heihachi Mishima's back.
Protected.
Yeah. Which, let's be honest here, who didn't see that coming?
I don't know.
The man's come back, what, like 3 times now?
Yeah. Like, always come back.
Basically, mentality.
Yeah.
Come on, please tell me I missed one. I'm this close to maxing this shit out. Why the fuck?
Oh, as I mentioned, Jonathan came over.
Yeah.
And we thought, wow, you kids finally have something to look forward to that isn't Steven. Because people can get sick and tired of the same person, apparently.
I'm not shocked.
I'll always remember the one time, like, a bunch of videos with you went up in a row and got like 10, 20 views around that. And then a video with Jonathan went up and it got like 300 views in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, I get the feeling people just don't like me.
At least it's a lot about society.
No, I don't blame them. I don't like myself much either.
Well, since we're done with V3, we are now doing Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah. We just finished the first arc. Where Kamachi is the best. 8 more down to go. I'm not looking forward to for that. Anyway. My sister's back in town for the summer. Yeah. I can't believe that wire actually counts as a wall.
I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't think that it would either.
Switch Online had 3 GBA games that were previously exclusive to Japan, and none of them are Mother 3. Because Mother 3 will never be localized.
To be fair, Starfy isn't localized either.
I know.
They're just straight up dumping them.
Like, not even translating them?
Yeah, no.
Damn.
It's all because of these fuckers and the terrible platforming of this game, not even lying.
Fun. Oh shit, you're bad.
Please tell me I missed one over here. Damn you!
Okay. Return to the castle? Oh yeah,
so close.
okay, I wanted to elaborate on something. So like, earlier we talked about, oh, what's the best and worst South Park special so far? Worst. And I said the worst was the Pandaverse one because I didn't find it funny.
Yeah.
But you know, ever since I watched that one for the first time, something about it felt a bit off. Like, I don't know, it just felt dumb, boring, not really funny, padding, and stuff.
Because it's a special all about Cartman?
Well, something like that. And also how much it pitched down and everything else. And it...
This motherfucker was literally looking at her sleeping.
And then flipped on me.
What?
It felt more so like a Family Guy episode.
I mean, it kind of felt like one of those Brian Suey and multiverse shit.
Yeah. Kind of with how much padding there was, how lazily the ending was resolved, and how much it's the same joke being over and over again. How much it felt like they were kicking down. It felt like it was written by a Family Guy writer.
To be fair, it is generally considered probably the worst special.
Yeah.
Mostly because they just keep on repeating the same jokes. And also...
And if you repeat the joke over and over again...
Probably because of the fact that most people are like, motherfucker, just pick a lane at this point. You can't just do both at this point. Considering how blatantly obvious one side is straight up just being racist assholes. Like, I get it, some of this stuff isn't that good. That does not change the fact that if you look at any single fucking discussion about Star Wars right now, half of it will almost certainly be some racist asshole, or like sexist asshole, taking shit and claiming, oh, this doesn't work with the canon, even though stuff like this has been around for years. Looking at you, Star Wars theory.
Yeah. Anyways,
No, seriously, this
Yeah,
literally just
yeah.
happened with the Acolyte.
Yeah, I know.
They were complaining about bleeding, which is a thing that's been around for like 7 years now.
Anyway, but yeah, you know. And now Family Guy's doing their own special events later this year. Because Copycat is their middle name.
I mean, to be fair, let's be honest here. Let's be honest to Seth. It feels like something he'd want to do.
Yeah. And they're not even going to premiere the proper season until 2025. Which means that any jokes they wanted to make that will already be late will be even later. And be more outdated by the time they do show
I get the feeling they're trying to avoid the election season, not even gonna lie.
No, Fox said they're just experimenting.
We're talking about Fox.
I know. It said that the Fox Entertainment wing and the Fox News wing are run by two different people.
They are. They very much are. Fox News is run by News Corp, which is run by Rupert Murdoch, and Fox, the other stuff is run by Disney.
Like the Fox cable channel.
Yeah.
They don't own it though. Legally they couldn't because ABC.
But generally...
And I also looked at this time, Family Guy kicked down Rick and Morty by saying it's a Family Guy ripoff. Which, yes, they have said. But they got one aspect wrong. Is that, you see, Stewie borrowed Rick's ray gun, portal gun, which he used to travel different dimensions. Except that they thought that they use it for time travel, which they don't.
Literally, one of the running jokes is how much they fucking hate the concept of trying to do time travel stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were rip-offs of Marty and Doc.
Yeah, from Back to the Future.
Like, I don't want to be the defender here, but come on, guys. Try a little harder. And also, like, real fucking impressive trying to take pot shots at another, like, adult animated show that's popular. I swear, you guys do it all the time.
They do.
And it really feels like envy, because most of them are considered better than you.
Which they are.
Yeah. Like that time they insulted Bob's Burgers.
Multiple times. That show, and I mean no disrespect when I say that, but that show looks like it was animated in a moving car.
Every single time you ever hear someone says no disrespect, you can tell it's about to be followed by the most disrespectful shit you've ever heard.
Well, that does it for our crossover episode. Thanks for coming, cast of Bob's Burgers. Please just roast them for shallow reasons. Give us 2 Emmys worth of material.
You ever think that maybe they have Emmys because you're not good enough to have one?
Well, Family Guy has Emmys, but not like the best animated program category.
Yeah. Maybe you ever think they're not good enough?
They haven't even been nominated for that since like.
And whose fault is that?
The other nominees for having better shows.
Oh, we're not gonna bring up the fact that their writing is so lazy that South Park has literally mocked them on it so hard that everyone turned around and agreed, hey, wait a minute, they're right!
There was literally an episode of Family Guy where they're so desperate that they haven't won an Emmy that they just parody a bunch of Emmy-winning shows. Poorly.
Maybe if you actually shut the fuck up, stop complaining, and actually put your pen to the paper and try to write a script that's actually worth a goddamn Emmy, then maybe you'd get best animated feature, best animated show. But until then, shut the fuck up.
To think that each episode costs $2 million a make. That's not a joke, by the way.
Yeah. Just because you're long running doesn't mean you're owed shit.
Just because you're on a network with more access than cable doesn't mean, because apparently there's a difference between broadcast and cable, doesn't mean you're better. And broadcast does have stricter guidelines on what you can and can't do compared to cable. So.
But yeah, you can see why that kind of pisses me off, right? Like the sheer amount of fucking hypocrisy off these assholes.
We now return to the Orville on Fox. Peter shoots the TV. Why do you hate that show so much, Dad? Because it's preventing me from doing my work here on Family Guy.
But yeah, you can see how Clyde's real useful.
That's an actual line of dialogue.
Yeah.
Normal words. What a horse guy. Just asked for specifically that. Where's our fucking Emmy?
Like, every time it's brought up, just how fucking desperate,
They say it's all in good fun.
It really isn't.
Who the fuck gives a shit about Adult Swim? They lost all relevancy when they gave up on Family Guy. That's not an actual line of dialogue, but it's something they say.
Sadly, I can't see that, yeah.
First of all, they didn't give up. Disney just didn't let them renew the license after the Fox buyout. Haha, you kids do not remember magazines. You're too young.
I remember magazines plenty well. Well, I'm pretty sure I still have a subscription to Game Informer.
Yeah. Man, Family Guy is like an easy punching bag. And I watched a full episode of American Dad recently because it was airing on television. And it did what Family Guy couldn't.
Make you laugh?
Yes. It was actually funny.
Yeah, like Alice Marks uploaded his ranking video, and the amount of times where I'd actually laugh at one of the gags he like threw into the episode, into the video, compared to the video that he did on Family Guy, is substantial. Because there were moments where I actually full-bellied laughed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with the Family one, you'd be lucky to get a chuckle out of me after the first 2 seasons.
I mean, Family Guy can be funny, but also
I think that the end of his video is basically the most like.
I haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't seen the entire?
I've seen like half of it. I'm on season 14.
I'm gonna be like season 14 is basically the moment where it starts going downward.
Yeah, that's around TBS.
Yeah. Like he acknowledges that the TBS seasons are worse, straight up. But in his opinion, that like American Dad very much has managed to keep most of its quality at a level that's much higher than like Family Guy, essentially.
Yeah. Like
it has seasonal raw. Don't get it wrong, but it's nowhere near as bad.
A comment on the video.
Its newest seasons are its worst according to him, though.
A comment on the video said, you see, Family Guy is just normal plots with insane gags, but American Dad is insane plots with normal gags.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He was actually shocked. He thought for certain that like
maybe more grounded.
American Dad was gonna be the most grounded show, but like by the halfway point, he's like, no, this shit doesn't shock me at all.
Yeah, it's normal. There's literally a fucking alien and an Olympian who has his body inside it, who has his mind inside a goldfish. And his son looks like Scott the Woz.
Did you see that fucking pilot appearance? God, he looked ugly.
So, show of hands, who's gonna watch the Family Guy movie when it comes out?
No.
Thought so.
God, the leather seating here is starting to get sticky.
The what?
It's starting to stick out of my skin.
Oh yeah, people have pointed out, the Switch has lasted longer than any other Nintendo console.
Sounds about right.
Which would make sense, because console generations are getting longer and longer.
Which checks out when you remember that, like, tech improvements have actually been slowing.
Yeah. The only reason the Switch came out so fast after the Wii U was because it was the Wii U.
And it was basically just a souped up Wii and not even that souped up.
Wii in HD, and it bombed. See, the joke is that the Wii U was a commercial failure. Oh yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 got added to Xbox Game Pass today.
Good for it. Why do we even have the door open?
I don't know.
Shouldn't we have it closed so that the cold air can stay in?
Sure.
Ugh. No. Thank God, the glow was actually getting annoying.
Ugh. Ugh. Ow.
We won't be getting answers to that whole does the past mean nothing to you shit until, well, technically Birth by Sleep, but really the actual reason that they're in this organization until 3.
Fun uneven buddies fact. We have not touched a non-Nintendo console since Until Dawn, which was in December. Yeah.
Fun uneven buddies fact. Both of us are high-tier Nintendo shills.
Fun uneven buddies fact. You have 5 minutes to run.
Logan's after you.
Yeah.
If it were me, you'd have like half an hour.
We'll probably go back to our PlayStation for Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep.
Honestly.
And, we have said before we do intend on taking a break after... well, from Kingdom Hearts after we're done with this one. Play GTA 5. And that...
Mostly just because we've had so much lighthearted,
adventures.
We kind of want something that,
yeah.
We'll get Elon Musk pissed off at us.
And we'll probably play that on PlayStation as well.
It's not a joke. You were literally talking about how he was excited. First he was hyping up GTA 6, but then he's like, oh wait, he's meant to be a conservative. I couldn't get past GTA 5 because in the beginning of the game you had to shoot a cop. Like, it isn't part of the fucking, title.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. You're automatically a criminal, you fucking idiot.
Weirdly. Yeah. Now fill our game number 1 slot. Yeah. I'm not even serious for that.
I'm probably gonna have the radio set to the talk radio though.
Copyright.
Yeah. You know, with the talk radios, you can at least have dialogue in the background to keep the fucking thing going.
Yeah.
Was this review?
So yeah.
Day 194.
So yeah, stay tuned for us to run over as many civilians as possible. Well, I'm not to be the one playing, but which is good because I'm a bad driver.
Yeah, I have much more experience with GTA.
I mean,
5.
I played a lot of it, but if you see me driving that game, you wouldn't want me driving you. I don't obey traffic laws, is what I'm saying.
Even more so than normal.
Yeah.
Granted, I do have a bad habit of doing shit like when riding motorcycles, going in between cars and shit.
Yeah.
But I do that with Franklin, who I can control.
Yeah. So, stay tuned for GTA 5 coming whenever this is done. How much is left of this? Free talk.
Oh, I guess there were more than I imagined. Must have been just the challenges that tripped me up. Okay. I'll look at my words, synthesize. So what were you saying before?
How much is left in this game?
We're on day 194.
164.
Okay, let me show you something. Right now on the...
I know there's like 90 something missions.
Yeah. Let's
So
go.
we're like...
It's like 93. So we're slightly over halfway through.
Slightly. Alright. We could have.
But we didn't.
But we didn't. Because we can't have nice things. Oh yeah. So I remembered there's a mod for Persona 5 Royal that just adds Morbius as a watchable movie in the cinema. And not like it actually plays the entire movie, though that would have been funny. It plays audio from it.
They should have had the entire movie.
Yeah. But if you watch Morbius in the cinema, all your social stats are automatically maxed out, no matter where they are. And he's like, man, I learned so much from watching that. This is truly the movie of all time.
Oh, I know how to get that. What is the defeat the disturbers? So, like, they asked me to kill 30 enemies with using my limit break, but there's a... Yeah, here's... Let's just hope my partner doesn't kill him. Okay, no, that won't work. They're too weak.
Alright.
Unless there's another defeat the observers. Perfect, I'm doing this one alone. I need to do this with Wonder Blade. I need to knock my health down. I'm gonna get killed during that one. Let's see. $19. Okay. Probably do that mission one more time and do it. Missions. I know for a fact that the monkey.
Well. Now what?
Now I get whatever reward I get from doing this. Okay, what it did was unlock new mission for me.
Alright.
Well, it's 1:30.
It's 3:30.
I'm talking about the time.
Yeah, it's been 1:30.
Should I cut the game off now? Or?
Yes.
Okay, I guess we're done to that.
Alright. Let's open my